Good morning, everybody. St. Lucia, we are waking up in the know today. We are back at the JQ Rodney Bay Mall with our friends, of course, and today we're at Jay's Variety Store. So, Jay, well, I've already given you the nickname Jay, like I feel like I know you forever, but
It's true.
welcome to this morning.
All right, thanks. All right, so we're here to talk about Jay's Variety. That's the smoke shop, the only one on Island. So it's a full-blown smoke shop where you could get your blunts, you get a variety of international cigarettes, you get a variety of rolling papers, a variety of lighters, pipes. We have bongs, hookahs. We also cater for non-smokers, so you get your vaporizers, you get your vape oils. That's for the both liquid and the dry herb. So basically, we cater for smokers and non-smokers, and it's a full-blown smoke shop. So there's nothing you're not supposed to find in a smoke shop that you'll find here. So you get rolling tobacco, you get your blunts, you get chewing tobacco. We're the only retail outlet for chewing tobacco in St. Lucia. What else? There's so many things. There's mass bongs, we have hookahs, we have swishers, we also have the pipes, classical pipes. We have the new pipes, glass pipes, wooden pipes. You get a variety of rulers. We have Black and Mild, different brands, Dutch Masters. All these brands you tend to get overseas, we get them right here, 758.
Great. So, how long have you guys been open for?
We're in business now for 2 years, 2 years and a half between the two malls. So at first we were at Baywalk Mall, then we came to JQ Mall.
Okay, great. Now, what made you decide to go into this?
Well, I'm somebody that always travel and always have a nick for business. And I realized that here in St. Lucia, we promote a lot of rum. I mean, there's a lot of rum shops, there's a lot of, bars out there and stuff, but there's not a place that caters for smoking. And I mean, there's a lot of smokers and there's a demand for those smokers. So I just decided on opening a smoke shop. Well, it started off with cigarettes, just cigarettes and cigars. And then after that, realizing the great demand they had for it in the country, it basically just blew up on its own to a full-blown smoke shop.
Great. So
Yeah.
now you've listed, no pun intended, a variety of things that you offer here. So let's look at a few things because I mean I'm sure there's things right now that some viewers are seeing and they have no clue how it works or what it is. I think
Yes,
right
what
now I'll
is it
start off.
about?
Let's talk about the hookahs because this has become popular even on the bar scene here on
Yeah, at
Island.
the
So
bars.
just tell us a little bit on that.
All right, okay. So let me educate you a little bit about the hookahs. For hair, we have hookahs here. All right, these guys, you could use it at functions. You have it at bars. You could have it in the house within your friends. You could use those to smoke. You usually smoke the swishers in those, swisher tobacco in those. You use the coals to use as fire to keep it lit. And you could also put alcohol in there, you could put wine in there and have a blast. That's why most bartenders you find from the south, from the north, everywhere around, they want to have this cool stuff in their bar, just to accommodate for smokers. Yeah. We also have the gas mask. We have this one here. You could detach it and use it as just a bong. So the same concept with the bong, your smokes goes here. You have the choice of using wine or water. Some people use rum as well. And then your smoking sensation. You could add on the mask. Persons use it mostly as parties. At their home, your own recreational activity. And that's basically it. So it's straightforward and to the point for smokers. Those cigarettes, you don't really get them anywhere on island, sold loosely or by the pack. So you know, once there's a cigarette that's hard to get on island, you get these cigarettes easily abroad. Like for example, Newport's Camel. You don't get it in the supermarket. You don't get it by Brydens. That's the only place that retail those cigarettes, and also the blunts. On island, you don't get anywhere retailing blunts. That's the only place we retail blunts. Also, chewing tobacco. They have a lot of foreigners because in tourism industry is one of our highest leading industries in the country, and we have a lot of foreigners that do come and they have the desires for the chewing tobacco, and we cater for them as well. We also cater to hotels, different business places, bars. We have a close relationship with them because most of our goods they need it for their guests. Yeah. We have the liquid pens where you purchase your oil. We also have the dry up. That's for people that want to use less paper and also want to reduce on smoking. They use the different, and we have the different oils, different flavors, the different percentage of nicotine, different percentage of mg. You could get it all here at Jay's Variety.
All right, so St. Lucia, in a nutshell, this is your sneak peek into Jay's Variety Shop. And of course, how can people contact you all if they want to get any special requests?
Most people, they could call me direct at 722-1541, or you could check us out at Facebook, Jay's Variety One Stop Shop, or you could check us out on Instagram at 758 the Jay's Variety.
All right, perfect. Yeah. And of course, obviously, if you've done all of these, you need to make sure you just take a quick walk over and you get here to the JQ Rodney Bay Mall and you come check them out. So we'll keep bringing you more. Welcome back, good people. Thank you very much for keeping it locked on to DBS. Now in this segment, it's all about letting you know that breast is best. And we have Dr. Janelle Charles Williams, and she is an expert. Not only that, but she is the head of a new Facebook online breastfeeding support community. So if you're ever intrigued, you have questions about breastfeeding, or you know you want to do it but it's difficult, this segment is for you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Janelle Charles Williams. I run a Facebook page, Breastfeeding Support Network, that gives moms information on breastfeeding and provide support. It's a learned behavior, and so sometimes it's challenging for mothers to commit to what the Ministry of Health recommends and what the World Health Organization recommends, that is exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of the life of an infant. And when we say exclusive breastfeeding, it means there's no water, there's no other foods but breast milk. And for moms, especially first-time mothers, it is a challenge. But you shouldn't give up. It's a learned behavior, so you and baby have to get used to it. So don't give up. Don't be tempted to try other foods. While in the short term you may not see the impact of giving your baby other foods, you will eventually see it, one, perhaps in the short term when we talk about constipation, but in the long term when we talk about conditions like obesity and overweight. And we know that if you are overweight, children who are overweight tend to be overweight adults as well. And as a result, it puts you at risk for the non-communicable diseases, hypertension, diabetes, and if those diseases are not managed, stroke, heart disease, heart attack. So while it's easy to give your baby other foods other than breast milk, and you may feel the relief immediately from not that attachment baby will develop from the breast, there are long-term implications. And I know mommies want to avoid your child being overweight, obese, and the other conditions that come as a result. So stick with it. It is hard, I know, but stick with it. And I'm encouraging nurses to give mothers, especially first-time mothers, the support, not just the theory to tell them that the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health recommends exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, but to show them how to insert the nipple, how to ensure that they have a good latching so that they don't have the issue of nipple soreness and nipple pain. And of course, mommy, if you have that situation of nipple soreness or nipple pain, you have to seek help. Don't just give up and say, oh, this is too hard. Seek help, speak to the nurse, speak to your lactation consultant here, get help. Of course, we know that there are in some instances mommies cannot sustain baby with breast milk in terms of baby thriving and growing, and so you need to seek help in that instance. But for most mothers, exclusive breastfeeding should work. But the crucial thing is support, and we're encouraging nurses to support by showing the practice. We're encouraging employers as well to, when mommies have returned to work after 3 months or after their maternity leave, some support too, so that mothers can continue to breastfeed. A safe place for them to express their milk, and in that place a clean storage facility, and the ability to take breaks to do that, or even to go home at lunchtime to breastfeed baby, or to go to the the daycare. We also encouraging daddies and grandmas. Grandma has a great influence on sometimes discouraging mothers to continue to breastfeed. So, mommy, grandma, please support your daughters-in-law in breastfeeding. Don't make them give up. Don't say, give the baby the tolomo, the baby is hungry. The body can do the work of sustaining baby for the first 6 months breastfeeding.
We want to say thank you very much to Dr. Janelle Charles Williams for coming through and, of course, enlightening us. So, St. Lucia, now you know it. There is online support for that, so breast is best. We'll be back. Hey everybody, welcome back to This Morning. We're picking up the energy a little bit, and I know a lot of you are already catching the carnival fever. On Friday, the Junior Calypso competition took place, and trust me, it was something not to miss. But just in case you weren't able to make it by, here's what went down.
Of course, this is an amazing environment, ambience. We have 20 students from various schools across the island who are participating in the National Schools Calypso competition. And this is why is this so significant? I mean, we have an era of Calypsonians that are now moving out, and obviously you need to pass on a legacy. And so I think it's amazing when I see things like that. I see the young ones interested in the art form. It was very interesting yesterday to look at the stats. You have from the infant school and the primary school divisions, you have the girls dominating 90%. 10 of them and 9 of them are girls. All of these are things that are keen for us to experience. And you have on the secondary school side, you have a sort of 40-60, ratio. Very exciting to see the schools participating. Very exciting to see the teachers building the students up to this point. And of course, it's a significant period of the year for St. Lucia on the calendar of activities with Carnival happening. This is a fundamental art form for this season. And so it's exciting. The children are here, the schools are here, the nation is participating, and Events Company of St. Lucia is naturally very happy. And you can tell the excitement in my voice. It takes a lot of hard work. The teams have been out here from very early this morning, and even for the whole entire week, planning, getting prepared for this, to receive the kids, to provide them with a safe environment where they can enjoy themselves and as well get educated about what is intrinsically St. Lucian culture.
Friday was such an exciting day. The students, their delivery from both primary school and secondary school. Congratulations to our winners. But most of all, congratulations. Good morning to everybody who's facilitating this, putting this together, as well as everybody who participated. Because you know what? From what I saw and from what you've heard, I think you can tell the future of Calypso is definitely nothing to worry about. And this is how we're gonna end this morning. It's definitely a positive note. Carnival vibes, high energy, good stuff, positivity, everything we like to do right here on This Morning. Good morning to our family as well at the JQ Rodney Bay Mall, and they have a little something in store for you. Of course, the annual Fashion Fusion is coming up, and they're doing a model search. So if you think you have what it takes, submit a full body picture of yourself onto the JQ Rodney Bay Mall Facebook page, and that way you can of course enter, and maybe you'll be selected, be part of the casting. And of course, we wish you all good luck and a good morning from all of us here at This Morning. So go out and have an amazing day.